Happy Memorial Day, happy new moon, happy Gemini season. Mistral and I are so excited to chat today about all of these things. The moon energy, especially with this new moon, is a great time to manifest. So, we are back with episode 4 of our manifestation series to talk about the magic of today, of this energy, and how to utilize it to take advantage and to set your intentions with this new moon so that you can manifest, become your truest, most authentic self. So we're getting Mistral on here. And there we are. Hey,
Yay.
Mistral.
Hey, new moon manifestations. Always like my favorite. It's at the dream time, which is perfect for my Pisces energy.
Yes. And I love Gemini, the air sign, with my Aquarius air energy. So it really is this like beautiful, yeah, time for manifestation.
Yes, I agree. And especially, I don't know about where everyone else is in the world, but right now the sun is out, it's getting warm. So it just really feels like such a good time to like call in all those dreams.
Absolutely. Like we're coming alive, I feel like, right? The Gemini season is like a breeze. It just blows in. It gives you this light, airy energy. It's really all about communication, growth, learning. It's ruled by Mercury. Mercury about communication. We did this business intensive last month inside Planning by Design. So get clear on your intentions, right? Go back to the arrows. How do you manifest? So, knowing if you're a specific or non specific manifester, right? Tapping into your energy cycles. What does the new moon mean for you, right? For me, it is really a time to step into this new energy that's coming in. But I know for you, Mistral, it's a little more low energy.
Yeah, sometimes, and depending on my cycle. And this is what I love about what we teach in Planning by Design, right? We talk about the moon cycles, the human design cycles, our period cycles, and we all have this different hierarchy of energy, which I love. But I think what is a realization for me is that when this new moon pops up, I've actually just come off my bleed this time. So I'm like in high energy right now. So my cycle definitely shifts. And I will tell you, as I've noticed that I've been tracking it, it gives me what I need when I need it, which is so perfect. And so I am definitely in like excited manifestation. What do I want to call in? What do I want to bring in? And one of the things I learned, through studying a little bit of astrology and the moon and through studying human design is that I am designed to really be non-specific, right, in my manifestations. And so what I love about that is that people used to say like journal, write everything down, get really specific, but that's actually not the way that I should be manifesting, right? And so I think that's really wonderful information to know because otherwise, if it feels forced, there's a reason it feels forced, right? It's because it's not in alignment with what you're meant to be doing. And so these little realizations, what we teach in Planning by Design is so huge because it really does support us in understanding exactly when, how to utilize our manifestations and our energy at any given time throughout the month.
Yeah, it just makes me think also perfect timing, as we've been saying all month long, that tomorrow's Q&A session, right? On human design, it's free for anyone to come and join. Drop a comment for the link. We'll get you in there tomorrow at noon to ask all these questions, right? To know, am I a specific manifester? Am I a non-specific? Because if I was trying to manifest the way that Mistral does, my manifestations wouldn't come. And that's what happened to me a long, long time ago. I was like, why is nothing happening? Why am I not manifesting anything? And when I understood my energetic cycles and my human design, that I am a specific manifester, I need to get very specific. I have an undefined throat, so it's really hard for me to speak consistently. And that's where I need to gain wisdom. So that is why this is the perfect time, this new moon in Gemini, Gemini rules by Mercury, that where I am going to get really specific on what I want and speak it aloud to the universe. I was already doing it this morning. I was journaling out what do I clearly want? Let me utilize it in the present tense, right? I have this so I can really embody that energy. I can feel the vibration that I am creating with this new moon, which is later tonight. So you still have plenty of time to do all of this, right? Tomorrow is really the great time where you're like setting your intentions, you're speaking them. Right now, we're still kind of clearing out, right? We're still coming off that full moon in Scorpio. So if you're like, spring clean, right? The sun's out. I can't wait to open my windows and just clean out the energy in my house that has been so stale. Um, so yeah, get rid of all of that old until tonight, right? There's time.
Yes, yes. And I love that this is ruled by Mercury because this really, especially with our human design chart, right? We can look at what gate, Mercury is in for us, and it helps us understand more of what we're here to communicate and how we communicate our manifestations as well. And so, for me, a lot of it's like really like think outside the box, break rules, new traditions. And so that gives me permission to manifest bigger than I probably would have in the past. And I think when we pull all these energies together, coming back to deconditioning, which is what our human design Q&A is all about tomorrow, is we get to understand like what do we get to release that truly isn't ours that we've just been conditioned to believe. And so like you were saying, what a perfect time to be figuring all of this out right as the new moon in Gemini is here talking about communication basically.
Right. And just for anyone watching, last month I led Inside Planning by Design, a business intensive about communicating your message, where we look at your Mercury in astrology, in human design, and really what does it mean? How is your throat center here to express, right? That's where Mistral is talking about her Mercury gate. Mine is gate 49, all about revolution. Thanks for saying that, Mistral, because I need to tie that into my intentions, right? How am I revolting? How am I creating a new world revolution of, thinking outside the box and all of that? So that business intensive, you can purchase the recording, but you get it for free inside Planning by Design, which is our monthly membership where we talk about all of these things. We have goal setting calls, support accountability calls, pop-up calls, Q&A calls, right? We just have so much.
And I think the biggest part of this is the support, right? The feedback we get from the women in there who are just like, what? I can't believe I'm calling this in or bringing this into my business, or this is how I'm doing my business now. And doesn't it feel so much more aligned than before? And I'm having so much more success. And I love one of our clients said it was like an incubator, right? For someone who is brand new into business, still figuring out like, what is my message? Who are my ideal clients? How do I want to show up on social media? And how this sort of cheaper monthly membership has given her the space to be able to do that versus investing in a really big like 90-day program where you're just like rushing, pushing, hustling to get to this 90 days, but maybe not in an aligned way.
Yeah, and it really is supportive, right? We are here. You get two coaches to lead you through this. So we have a lot of fun in it. And inside the Telegram group, right? I'm gonna go just in a little while, drop in there all this information that we've shared on here to hold the women accountable to what are your intentions? Are you clear? Are you speaking them aloud? Are you manifesting per your design, where you're at in your energy cycles, your arrows, how you are meant to manifest all the information that these women know because they've been working with us inside Planning by Design, some for a year because we've had Planning by Design for almost a year now, which is so exciting.
It is so exciting. I love it. But back to the moon and Gemini and, talking about communication and growth and learning and, what are do we have like a reflection or some kind of intention we can give people to walk away with from this live today that kind of sets them like, okay, we've given them a bunch already, right? Between what cycle are you in? What are your arrows? I mean, there's a lot there. So how can we maybe we just need to tie it all together. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Mistral, for bringing me back with your defined throat. I love it. So, this new moon in Gemini really is all about creating new neural pathways. So, with post full moon in Scorpio, which like wild ride, right? So, what beliefs have you needed to let go of, right? I've been really calling out my money scarcity beliefs. Those need to go. So, this new moon to reflect on for your intentions and for the next 2 weeks, really month, really looking at curiosity because you get curious, right? What do I want to create? What is possible? Because curiosity allows us to remain flexible and open to new neural pathways. That is what we are doing this season, right? This is a year of change. We are creating new neural pathways, new beliefs being reinforced and embodied. And we've gotten to witness the women inside Planning by Design doing this. We talked about it on our support call last week. So, really thinking about what am I letting go of and what new neural pathways am I creating? Right? Gemini, air sign, all about the mind, logic, intellectual. So, we really need to make sure that we're aligning our thoughts and beliefs with the person that we are becoming.
Yeah, I love that. I just got shivers down my spine, as we are like not stepping into necessarily because we already have it here, but almost like owning our full energy of who we are. This is such a powerful time for us to do that. And this is the time tomorrow, our free Q&A, like join us to get those questions answered that you're probably just like, what are they talking about with the moon phases or the arrows? Or how do I dive deeper and learn more about this? Tomorrow is your chance.
Yeah, so I think with that, we would love to see you there. And I'll leave you with this one line that has really hit Mistral and I today. And it is that this is where strategy meets soul.